Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode on the Titancraft Season 5 server. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I just put you way up in my face. I hope you're having a great day. I honestly have not had the greatest day up to this point. I've kind of just had one of those days where I'm just demotivated, nothing really has so far gone my way. And a lot of things still probably aren't going to go my way, so I guess let's just get the rant out of the episode as we start walking into TC Kingdom. Actually, we'll take the rail. We never take the rail. Let's take the rail to TC Kingdom today. So I don't want to go on a rant, but simply put it, if you're wondering why I may seem a little bit irritated, there's a few things going on. First of all, the one that I've been knowing about happening all weekend is for sure happening is because my dad went up to our family farm early today and my mom is working, I had to walk to Driver's Ed, which really Driver's Ed already takes up like 3 hours. Driver's Ed is 3 hours long and already takes up plenty of my day. Add that, I'm now gonna be gone for like 4.5 hours probably total. That's not nice because I have a lot to do. So that kind of bogs me down a little bit. Alright, do we got 20 cards? Yeah. But besides that bogging me down, let's see what else we got to talk about today. I had a very bad morning playing Battlefield. I played Battlefield for a while with Login and tried to get my daily quest. I don't know. I just had a really off morning. I could not get kills for the life of me. I don't know why. I've been getting so much better at Battlefield recently. Of course, just in February, I started playing FPS games for the first time with Battlefield 1, and that's what I've been playing, and I suck, but I was getting way better, and then all of a sudden I fell into this trap in the past few days that I just can't get out of, and I'm not sure why. It's really demotivating me on that front. And that kind of brings me to the next thing. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, because I've been I've been wanting to play Terraria and Titancraft, but I want to play them with friends. And the problem is, I have no friends to play them with, which is part of the reason I got an Xbox One. Because, like, Logan refuses. In fact, he was such a jerk today. I don't like to try to rant about Logan too much. But, to put it simply, I'm very upset with him because all afternoon, I was gonna have him, he was gonna come on and record, and then he just kind of delayed the episode to go off and watch YouTube, and he wouldn't listen to me and all. Like, he just zoned out, and so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go eat. And then I get back, and he's like, oh, I'll come on Tank Out in a couple of minutes, and then his dad then he starts talking to his dad, and then he's like, oh, I gotta go. I hate when he does that. It's like, let's just do it while you're here. He always ditches me, and I know he does it to get out of it. But, I don't know, it just sometimes offends me a little bit. I don't like playing games alone. For me, gaming just is not fun when I game alone, but, I guess what can you do about it? If people want to be jerks, people are gonna be jerks. But today, though, we are going to work over here on the fishing village area, actually. Did I ever finish the terraforming over here? I probably could fix some of this. But today we're going to look at how we want to lay out our little fishing village region. Because that is what this entire area is going to be. It's going to be some sort of little village along the sea. And I got to figure out how I want to build that still. Of course, it kind of is obnoxious that half of the shoreline has a stupid swamp, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to build here still. That's what we got to do. Because if we fly around a little bit, I don't think if Chris got any farther on his village the other day. Oh, he did. So Chris is in charge of this little village up here, which he is definitely chugging along right. Actually, he's doing a really cool job up here. This is an interesting build design, but I kind of like it. It's cool. Very Chris-like, but yeah. So this is Chris's little area of the TC Kingdom to build in, and he's doing a really fantastic job, as you can see. But so up here is where, of course, the Grand Castle will be, which Grand Castle comes last. The castle is the final thing. Logan refuses to work on the Industrial District, and of course the Wildlife District is just here because it's part of the wall to keep the wall nice shaped. But at the same time, well, this land is just not buildable, and we don't have time to build stuff. So, now it's kind of just a race against time to get everything we need done. And I honestly just didn't know what to do in today's episode. That's why we're working on the fishing village. Again, I really don't know what I'm doing with this build, so we're just kind of YOLO it and see what happens. Ugh. So I'm trying to decide, should we flatten some of this terrain out, maybe? Because this terrain is really uneven. I guess let's start by shutting off the top layer of this hill. That's the first step. I want to get some of this land a bit nicer to work with. If I'm going to be building here, I need good terrain. And terrain right now here is not the greatest. So let's make it better. want to shave off an entire another ring of it. Be a lot of work, but let's do it. Take off the next layer down. Try to terraform, preparing for the fishing village, which we will probably begin maybe next episode. So actually, let me give you a little update. I'm kind of rambling. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I'm just quite stressed. I really do not have a lot of time to get this episode done, which is why it'll probably be it's going to be a short, boring episode. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to make sure we don't lose the daily streak again. By that, I mean, I really don't care about the daily streak. It's just if I need to update, I need to upload every single day this month to be on track for next month. Otherwise, next month is going to be the most painful month of my life for recording. So, you know, I'm trying to keep it up. But my plan right now is I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but Sunday's episode will be the anniversary episode of Titancraft Season 5. Titancraft Season 5 turns 1 year old on June 10th, which I believe is Sunday, right? Yes, I'm correct. I'm not out of my mind. 52 weeks. It's gone really fast, actually. I can't believe it's already been a year since we started the season. And I'm still, like, if you get rid of the fact that I'm burnt out on Minecraft itself, I'm still quite enjoying this season. Like, when I say I'm getting bored, a lot of it is, I'm just bored with Minecraft. It's not even really anything against Titancraft Season 5. It's just I'm bored in general. And I'm kind of just ready to move on from Minecraft for a while, especially with 1.13 really doing some things like, it has a lot of features that I'm really excited for and I think have been long due, but then Mojang's last minute changes and just like the customizable worlds not being supported, the unnecessary like getting on a game mode 1 stuff, all that stuff. At the end of the day, I don't think a lot of what they're changing is necessary to make the game run better, and I actually personally think it's probably going to make it worse, which is why I kind of object to a lot of what they're doing. Again, I try not to judge the update prematurely, but because of course I can see a lot of what it's going to be in pre-release 1. And like, why are they making the title screen permanently ocean, it looks like? How would you make it alternate or something? Or give you like an option to change what you want it to be? I don't know, there's just a lot of things I have to complain about with that update. I definitely think it's very flawed, and I don't think it's ready to be released as of yet. In fact, if I were Mojang, I'd wait. I think Mojang should delay the update at least another month and a half, so that way, A, they can get things patched up and make it how the community wants it, and B, I really don't want that update this season now, because I have no clue how to approach, because what I meant to do is I meant to download the server, and try to find a way to, hopefully the server file isn't too big, actually, I should clarify that, because I believe there's a 5 gigabyte max upload to Realms, and I need to download the Realm, possibly delete chunks if it's too big, and then I had to find a way with one of like the MC editors, like MC editor itself, MBT editor. I need to find a way to essentially change the world from a customized world back to default, and doing that isn't very easy. And Mojang should have thought about that for players ahead of time before making this really daring move. I don't know. There's so many people that use customized worlds that I'm surprised Mojang would be so dumb. Because a lot of people like to carry their worlds forward, and like even people that don't really care for a lot of things. I know, I've just seen on YouTube, there's tons of people that like to, on their worlds, turn their dungeon count from the default to like to 100, like we do on Titancraft. Of course, Titancraft does other things scaled on this world, like I believe we have max dungeon count. I might have messed with the lake quantity. I don't think I did actually, though. I think I tried to leave biome stuff alone, but the biggest change that I made was the Y scaling, because this seed was really abnormal naturally in the sense that it was like amplified terrain before you fixed the Y scale. So it was really weird in that sense, and you know, though if we do have to, worst comes to worst, I guess I'll just make a world with the regular seed, and then I'll just have to paste in all of our chunks into that world. But that's a lot of work. I don't know how to do any of that either. It's going to be a huge learning experience for me. Come on. Up the tower we go. Why is there fire up here? Who did this? I feel like this was login. Who tried to do this though? I'm really... It might have been Dom too. Actually, it's a very Dom-like thing to do. But whoever did it, that wasn't That wasn't a funny prank if you were trying to prank me. Like, I've done much worse pranks to people. Which, honestly, I would love to do another super prank or two yet this season, but I don't have the time. Like, that's the problem. Time is evil. We're out of it. Like, literally, oh, though, that does remind me, if you are watching this right after this video comes up, very likely, I would give it a 90% chance, and less than that. We'll go with 50% chance, actually, that I will be live streaming on Twitch for a while this morning. I'll put out a video anyways with links to Twitch if I decide to go live. But I might go live in my creative testing world, and I need to do a bunch of designing for different builds, including maybe some designs for the fishing village, but I need to do a ton of designing. So I was thinking about possibly doing like a 3, 4, 5 hour stream tomorrow, or today as when this is going up. Just doing some building and maybe trying to get some advice from different people that might want to stop by. And I don't know. I would stream on YouTube, but streaming on YouTube is just a pain in the butt, in my opinion. I prefer Twitch. I'm a Twitch user at the core. Like for uploading videos, of course I use YouTube. That's what I do everything on. But for this other stuff, I think for streams, Twitch is definitely better. And I think YouTube just tried to take some of Twitch's thunder, which of course I don't approve of because Twitch is better. Twitch is life. If we take another grass layer off, I think we should try to flatten this. We'll try it. Keep modifying the terrain. Well, I guess this will be a terrain modification episode, you could say, because that's all we really have time for today, but... By the way, if you're wondering what I had the spruce wood for, I think I'm going to use that in the village. I'm not sure yet, though. I was doing a bit of off-camera gathering, and I guess I never took that out of my inventory, because originally I was thinking about possibly starting the village, but... I guess I forgot just how nasty the landscape is right here, so we're going to try to modify it and make it friendly for building. To help promote me building in it. Because I'm in charge of the fishing village. I've agreed to be in charge of that, and that's what we're going to do. And another thing we had to start designing, though I don't think I'll do this on a live stream. I'll do it with just other titans. Oh, God, what's it? Oh. I can't find my mute button. No, and I'm done sneezing. Well, I'm sorry, excuse me. Is we need to start designing the actual Titancraft castle. That needs to be designed in the very, very, very near future. Because optimally, Titancraft Kingdom will be done in about 40 days. I would like it to be done... I guess, let me review. I kind of have some episode markers planned out in my head for where I want to be by certain points. I would like all of my major projects, which are my base in Titancraft Kingdom. But Titancraft Kingdom... Like, if you've noticed for the community projects, I always have, like, an episode that is, like, the recap episode that's, like, so-and-so project complete. And then I usually do a tour, and then I kind of talk about what I liked about the project and what I didn't. And we kind of just go over it a little bit. Well, I would optimally like episode 245, which is going to be, I believe, if I planned out the rest of the season right, it'll be like a week before we end. To be when we finish Titancraft Kingdom. And by that time, my base either needs to be done, or needs to be done the next episode. Because the last 3 episodes are going to be tours and finales. So... But once we get to that point of the season, it's gonna wrap up really, really quick. And I'm really excited for those episodes, but at the same time, I'm really stressed about them because I have so much to do. Because if we just look here, I've been looking at it every now and again. Here's my minutes played for the week. Oh yeah, well a lot of that is AFK, and it's getting more and more AFK by the minute. A lot of that isn't, and I need to pick up my gameplay to the max these next few months. To help get every single thing done. Like, I need a day where I can just play Minecraft for 15 hours, which is why I am planning on doing a 24-hour marathon of Titancraft sometime in, like, 3 weeks. I'd like to do it by the end of the month, optimally, but at the same time, it all depends when I can get some time. It needs to be a day where my dad isn't home, because he needs to be at the farm, so that way I don't have to worry about interrupting him in the day, or him interrupting me. And my mom needs to work most of the day. So basically, that automatically takes, like, Tuesdays off the menu. So I need days where I can have the house quiet for at least 10 to 15, not 15, but, like, I want the house to be quiet for over 10 hours of the stream. That's what I'm trying to communicate. I don't want constant interruptions from my stream. Because, again, and it's going to be a little bit hard. That means I have to be really quiet at night so I don't wake anybody up. But, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to doing that stream, but I can't put an ETA on it. but I'm planning on it. Alright, I'm already getting plans for it. I'll probably start setting up OBS to do some stuff with it so we can have some nice menus and stuff. Maybe I'll see if I can set stuff up so we can have some music playing in the background, especially at night when we need something to keep us awake and we're going to be the only ones here. Because during the day, I'm going to try to do it on a day when I can get tons of people on. Like, maybe I can get Chris on for a while, Logan, Dom, G-Master. You know, but I want to get the gang on. But at night, I don't think there's any other Titancraft members that can do all-nighters with me. Which means I'm going to be alone for a very, very long time. Okay, I maybe can see if one of my IRL friends would join me for the stream. I suppose I could have Creeper come over to my house that night with a laptop or something and show, but I don't know, he's never available. But I could get my friend Zach, aka Legend Puppies. I don't know, has he ever been? He's been in a few episodes rarely, just in the background with me. But and he actually played on Titancraft Season 2 on my alt. But if I can get him to, if I can try to see if he would be around one day to play on like my all-in-one, he could possibly join us too. Actually, I probably could hook him up. And I don't know, I had to find another monitor, I suppose, to do that. Though. I was just going to say he could use my old computer, but in order to play on my old computer, I need my old monitor for second monitor, especially if I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream, because I'm going to have to monitor OBS super close, because if anything goes wrong, I need to be ready to fix it on OBS. So yeah, I guess I need the two monitors for that. Some things I can go with one monitor for. In fact, I usually don't. Recording is really the only time I ever use my second monitor, if I'm honest. That or sometimes I keep Task Manager open on it when I'm playing Monitor in case the game locks up and I need to kill it. Or I guess I sometimes kill Ark too, but, you know. Point being made, I usually don't need the holy grass. That's a lot of grass items. Bam. Screenshot. I don't like the seeds. We'll do another screenshot. Bam. Screenshot without seeds, so it's all uniform. So that's going to do it for today. It's a terraforming episode. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. My phone's ringing. I'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Anyways, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.